In this lecture, we'll see a C program to create a basic calculator. In one of my previous lectures, we've already seen this program, and for that I have used dev C++ software. Today I'll be using turbo C++ software. With this program, we'll try to understand some extra functions like clrscr function, getch function. Also, one of the common error a developer can come across while using turbo C++ software, and that is statement missing semicolon. So let's start with this program. Here I'm starting my program with a comment, basic calculator in C. Then comes the preprocessor directive, inside which I'm using standard input-output header file. As we have already seen the functionality of this header file, by using this header file, we can include printf and scanf function. In this program, we are using another header file that is conio.h. Con is for console, I is used for input, O is used for output. So this is also called as conio header file. By making use of this header file, we can allow the use of clrscr function and getch function. We'll try to understand what these functions are after executing this program. Then comes a main function. The return type of the main function is void. Inside main function, I am declaring two integer variables, a and b. Once the declaration of the variable is done, on the next line, I'm taking clrscr function. So here, by making use of a comment, I am trying to specify its functionality. This function is used to clear the console window or the output window. On the next line, I'm asking the user to enter the first number. Here, by making use of scanf function, I'm accepting the value from the user. Similarly, I'm telling the user to enter the second number, and by using the scanf function, we are accepting the value. Then here on the next line, by making use of printf function, I am trying to print the result of addition, that is a plus b. Similarly, the result of subtraction, result of multiplication, and finally the result of division. And here comes the getch function at the end of the program. This function is used to hold the console window on the screen till the user enters a key from the keyboard. We'll try to run the program first and see these functionalities. So after writing this program, we need to save it. I have already saved this program with the name prg2.c denotes that it's a C file. After saving the code, here we have got the compile option. So we can go to compile and compile the code. We can see here there are 0 errors, 0 warnings. Then we can go to run option and run the code. Here it is asking me to enter the first number. So I'll say the first number is 45. The second number is 5. And it gives me the result of addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. To understand the functionality of clrscr, let's comment this function first. As the changes are made, I need to save these changes, compile the code first. It has no errors, no warnings. And let's run the program. As it can be seen here, it is asking me to enter the first number, but along with it, we can also see the output of the previous run. This is where the clrscr function comes into a picture. Whenever we run the code, it clears the window, that is, it clears the output of the previous run and keep the window ready for the next execution. Let's provide some values here. Now, let me uncomment this function. After making the changes, it's compulsory to save the program. Let's compile it and run it. Now we can see there are no outputs of the previous run. Also, let's try to understand the getch function over here. So again, to understand its purpose, let's comment it, save the code, compile it, and run it. Here it is asking me to enter the first number. So I'll enter the first number is 4, second number is 2, and we can see that after pressing enter, the output is not shown. To see the output, I can make use of key combination Alt plus F5. So when we include getch function, it basically holds a console window on the screen till the user enters a key from the keyboard. Let's uncomment it. Save the code, compile it, and run it. Let's say the first number is 4, second number is 2, and we can see now it's showing me the output. If I compile this code, it can be seen that this code has 0 errors and 0 warnings. Now let me make some changes. Let's say on this line, I'm removing the semicolon. After making this change, we need to save the code and compile it. So here we can see the error on line number 14, that is statement missing semicolon. It's a common error a developer can come across while working in Turbo C++ software. So whenever we see this error, it's a clear indication that the previous line is missing the semicolon. So if I press enter, we can see that on this line, the semicolon is missing. Semicolon denotes the termination of the statement. In C program, as we can see here inside main function, at the end of every line, I'm using semicolon. So to avoid the error statement missing semicolon, we have to make sure that every statement is ending with the semicolon. Now let's compile the code. And we can see now there are no errors, no warnings. Thank you.